Well, I'm here in the studio with Leeshai, Lemish and Kelly Wen from Shen Yun Performing Arts. They are the hosts for the North American leg of the tour. First of all, thank you very much for being here in the studio with us today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, Leeshai, could you just, for our audiences at home who might not be so familiar with Shen Yun, could you give us a little introduction? What is Shen Yun?
Well, Shen Yun is really a celebration of 5,000 years of Chinese civilization. The audience is really taken on a journey through different legends and stories and fairy tales and regions. It's really about bringing back an ancient culture to life. And this is done through classical Chinese dance. Through music, we have an orchestra that combines both classical, Western, and Chinese instruments, gorgeous costumes, and a digital backdrop that is projected behind the stage, extending it and transporting the audience to different time and space.
So Leeshai, I'm going to test your Chinese now. Could you just tell us, what does the name Shen Yun mean?
Well, Shen Yun is a pretty deep term that is a little hard to translate. I would say it roughly translates as the beauty of divine beings dancing.
That's perfect.
Wow. Now, Kelly, you're actually from China originally, but you spent most of your life in the West. How has being involved with Shen Yun brought you closer to Chinese culture?
Well, I was actually involved with Shen Yun first as a dancer. I was trained in classical Chinese dance, and being exposed to that type of art form has allowed me to appreciate the traditional values that are embedded in Chinese culture. And I think, there's a lot of different traditions, a lot of different values that really resonate with people from around the world. As well, it really taught me a lot about the salient characteristics of Chinese culture. For instance, softness on the outside and inner strength on the inside.
And Leeshai, many people in the West are now becoming more and more interested in China. How can seeing Shen Yun affect someone's perception of China today?
Yeah, I think a lot of people really are interested in China today, and they think about skyscrapers and the Olympics and these kinds of modern things, but Shen Yun gives you a glimpse into a very different kind of China. A China that really doesn't exist anywhere in the world anymore. It's a window into a lost culture. And I think this is a China that is very spiritual. It's a China where the human realm and the heavens are connected and interacting with one another. And people find this very universal and very inspiring. And it's a very, very unique show. In fact, you can't actually see a performance like this even in China today.
That's right, and that's because a lot of traditional Chinese culture has unfortunately been lost under the communist rule in China.
Great that Shen Yun are bringing that culture back to life. Thank you very much for being with us today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.